Happy Monday, friends. Welcome to our weekly tip and hanging out with Cannon Planning. My name is Wendy, and I am excited to be joining you guys today. We have been talking all about Planner Glow Up this month, whether you're in my VI Planner group, where we're talking more about meal planning and financial planning and self-care, or if you're on my business page, my Facebook business page, where we have been talking about direct sales, network marketing, and small business planner glow ups. I'm excited for you to be here and joining me today. Last week, we took some time and we talked about how to use the spreadsheet insert because there are multiple ways that you can use it. And I really love being able to share that with you. I actually got to use it this last weekend as I did a sale in my VIP group, and I took some time to do an inventory there. So I love being able to utilize this in many different ways, and I look forward to being able to continue to share lots of fun things with you. We're going to talk today about social media or content planning and how to glow that up in your planner. So I know that I have talked about social media planning or content planning before. It happens to be one of my favorite topics to talk about right here on the Facebook business page. We also get the opportunity for you guys to grab a monthly content plan. I create those. They usually have 25 to 30 graphics and some prompts for every single day of the month. And it's a fantastic way for you to get going with your content plan if you're not quite sure how to get there. But let's talk today about how we can be better prepared for our content planning and how we can track it. Maybe writing it down on paper works better for you. If you are an electronic person and you use stuff like Airtable or Trello, that's fantastic. This is just a way to get you started to think about how to put your content plan together. And so I'm going to show you a couple of different ways. Some might be very mind-blowing because you may not have thought about using them in that particular way. And some of them might just be like, yeah, I already know that. So whatever the case may be, we're going to take a look and we are going to see what we can come up with. So let me switch my camera view over, and we are going to go through 3 different inserts. 4 if you count the fact that I actually drew a monthly calendar in here, but you can use a monthly calendar. We're going to talk about that. So I want to start off first with weeklies. I know I've shared this insert with you many times before. This is the sampler, the weekly sampler. And I was actually talking with some leaders in the Harmony Hero team, which is the team that I run, and I asked them to share with me some different ways that they did their content planning. So this is Tracy Mazur-Lefkowitz. She is one of the leaders on the Harmony Heroes. She is fantastic at helping come up with some different ideas and ways that you can use your inserts. And this was a fantastic one that I loved. So this was actually the content plan for today or for this week if you have the Cannon Plan and content plan. So like today, she put tell a story, Tip Tuesday, selfie time, go live, new COP kit, which is happening in our on Tool of 12 website on Friday. Share your why, color block, and then of course I put some notes down here in the section. So what she did with this particular thing is you can write out the prompt for the day and then write out any notes that you want to put about what you might want to post, or if there's something extra that you want to post. But basically she just used a weekly planner. I think this was absolutely brilliant. It's a great way for you to be able to incorporate your weekly plans, and all of our weekly planners or weekly inserts are quarterly. So you would have a 3 months worth of planning done if this was the option that you used for your content planning. Okay. All right, let's talk about the actual social media insert. Now, this one is one that I used for a very, very long time. I only recently switched over to a monthly view. There are many reasons for that. But I wanted to pop in and share with you guys a couple of different ways that you can use this particular insert. So another one of our fantastic brand leaders or brand directors with Tool of 12 is Rebecca Gulley. She has been with the Harmony Heroes for a very long time, and she shared with us that she uses hers as a way to do several different channels, but she highlights how she uses them. Now, you can do highlighting many different ways. You can color code each line to represent a different channel that you might be on. You can use it to color code when you actually post or schedule that particular content. She also used it as a way to come up with some ideas of what she wanted to cover for her monthly or her weekly newsletter, which is a fantastic way for you to reach your customers. And she had all of this in one insert, and I loved it. I love that she showcased the highlighting portion of it. Hers was highlighted with a highlighter, like across the words, but any way that you choose to highlight it is absolutely fantastic. Another way that you can use this insert, and I know I have shared this before, but you can actually make a monthly planner out of this. If you have a single channel that you are utilizing, this gives you plenty of space to be able to write out what your month plan is. This is actually the mixed media line from April, I believe. And I just put the numbers in here and created my own calendar. And then you would write in each one of the boxes what you wanted to cover for your topic. And there's plenty of place for you to write notes. So there is to-do list, like what you want to be covering in there, your blog posts, your reels, stories, anything like that. There's also different ways that you can utilize these columns. So writing a to-do list, a reminder, or maybe something important that you want to post on a specific day. So again, this is a fantastic way for you to utilize this particular insert. And if you chose to use this as a way to do quarterly, you would again have 12 weeks. So you could use this for an entire month and you can use it that way. So that is the actual social media insert. Another one that I really love, and I got this an idea from Glenna. Glenna Harris is a senior brand ambassador with Tula 12, and she utilizes this particular insert, which is the teacher insert. It is a great way for teachers to be able to plan out their content, obviously, for what they're going to do for lesson plans. But from a direct sales, network marketing, or social sellers standpoint, this is definitely a way that you can create your own content plan. So again, you can break this up into calendar pieces. And then this last one here is actually a line drawn down the center. Let me show you what it looks like without. So this is a bigger block, obviously representing a weekend for a teacher. They wouldn't necessarily need to be planning for those particular days. But if you wanted to utilize it for your own content plan, you would just break this up. I love how Glenna uses this one. She puts her theme or what she's going to be working or the different channels over here on the side. And then she does her daily planning across the horizontal plane of it. This is also a great insert if you are on Instagram and you want to plan out what your Instagram plan looks like. So something like this would be great for planning Instagram, and that Instagram has a grid pattern, right? Your 3 and it continues. So what you would want to do with this particular one is start here and go up so that you can kind of look at how your grid is laid out in Instagram. This gives you plenty of space to write notes. Maybe if you are making reels, you can write the songs that you want to use for the reel, and you're just going to put what that reel is going to be about. I've done it a couple of different ways, been able to like draw out what I want each one. This is back when I used to do a grid in my Instagram. And so each one was a color block that I shared. And then different ways that you can use this with sticky notes. So I did some planning on sticky notes and then just incorporated those when I was doing my Plananigans event back in March last year. So lots of different ways that you can utilize this insert as well. All right, my favorite one that I'm going to show you, and my current obsession for content planning, is using a weekly or a monthly view. So this is actually my July content plan. We are sitting right here on this day that says business page live. If you're watching this on my Can Plan a Business page on Facebook, that's what that represents right there. But what I do on this particular page is I write down all of the content that I want to do for every single channel on every single day. And then I have a content key over here that's color coded to help me know where that particular post is going to be going. So for example, today is Monday, July 15th. I have a newsletter which is an email. I do a weekly plan-in with my membership group. I put up the content reminder for our membership group tomorrow. I actually forgot to do the accountability post, so I'm going to go ahead and do that when this live is over. I have a WHAM reminder for my team, weekly deco for our craft hub, and then what I plan on doing for different content plans in my 3 major channels, which is my VIP group, Harmony Heroes, which is my team, and then the other one is the business page here. So these top 3 right there. So this is a great way. Actually, this was brought to my attention by another one of our amazing leaders, which is Teresa Stone. She is a brand director with the Harmony Heroes. And I love being able to look at this every single month and being able to know what I am doing across all the channels. If you are busy and doing multiple channels and needing to be able to remember all of the things, or if you're working on a specific goal like growing your email list, or you are wanting to share the opportunity more than one time, this gives you a great way to see the full overview of what your month looks like, where you can plug those reminders in for yourself, and then just look back at them to be able to post when you need to post them. Being able to use any of these structures for your content planning makes it super helpful for you to not only be able to be planned with your content, but also to have a backup if something were to happen and you don't remember what you were supposed to post when. And then you can always look back at them a year from now when you are covering some of the same material the next month and know what you talked about and how you shared it. So friends, if you are working on building goals, creating habits, or managing your tasks, please hang out right here with Can and Plannin' and follow me for more tips and tricks. And I hope to see you guys all very soon. Bye, friends.